My eyes widened as I felt my asshole tearing up. I couldn't bear it. Tears started streaming down my cheeks. Oh heavens! What sort of pain is this? He really meant what he said. Oh gosh. Writer's POV. Dillion wasn't kind enough to go slow with her. He needed to punish her. In that way, she could never do anything that will make him mad again. He knew she hasn't had s*x with anyone before, but he still went rough. Even if she was as tight as whatever, he didn't care. His thrusts were fast, really fast into her. Shawna folded her lips in order not to cry out. But squeaks could be heard. Her squeaks turned to squeal, then later increased. She couldn't bear it anymore, especially when he started the main thing. F***k**ng. Her asshole was just like a warm-up. This time, he made her lie on the bed with one leg up. Without warnings, he started thrusting into her, a bit slow at first considering the fact that she was also very tight there. Then he finally filled her up with his d***k before he started thrusting in with speed. Shawna at a point felt her hymen break but wasn't so concerned. She was more concerned about the excruciating pains she was feeling. Down there, she felt pains she has never felt before. But all the same she still cursed her stepfather. Her hatred didn't really target towards Dillion but to her stepfather. But still, she wished he could just let her go. Just leave her, but no, Dillion at that point was just getting started. Few minutes later sweats covered their whole body. Dillion seems to be enjoying the whole thing excluding her tears. She is the sweetest person he has ever had s*x with. Being the first virgin too, he didn't want to stop. At a point he forgot about really punishing her with it but just concentrated on enjoying himself. But her tears, her loud cries didn't really let him enjoy it. Damn. She was crying too much. He angrily pulled out of her, wore his shorts on and went into the bathroom to have a long-lasting bath. Shawna became relieved. He has finally left her. Her prayers has been finally answered. She turned and cuddled herself on the bed. The duvet already turned red. Her blood stained it but she didn't mind either. After a while of staying cuddled there, she dragged her feet down, picked up the linger, wore it back on and dragged herself out of his room. $Shawna's POV with my breathing faster than normal I left his room. Gosh. This is really my life now. I got to my room and immediately went to lie down. I don't have strength for a bath or anything. I pray I survive the night with the way I feel. I feel like all the blood in my vein has dried up. I hugged the pillow tightly and before you know it drifted to sleep. Smiling face with sunglasses. Dillion's POV. Smiling face with sunglasses. I came out of the bathroom after spending a long while there, then stared at the bed and couldn't find her there. I wore on a new shirt, then brought out a pack of cigarettes under my drawer. I lighted it and stuck it into my mouth before leaving the room. I went downstairs and saw a maid. Hey, come here. I puffed out smoke and commanded her. She ran to me with her head slightly bent. Go clean up my room, I instructed and left immediately, then went to the pool side. I sat on one of the chairs there, then my mind drifted to the past. 9 years ago. Come here, sons, Mom beckoned on I and Dilly. We both went to meet her and she smiled at us before saying, "Take care of your baby sister for tonight, your dad and I," she was still saying when a gunshot was heard outside. She turned back towards us and said hurriedly, "Both of you, run to your sister's room, carry her out and go hide in the underground house. Fast." She screamed when we kept staring at her. But Mom, wasn't that a gunshot? Dilly asked. Will you both listen to me? Go to your sister's room fast. The door busted open and 3 heavily loaded men with guns entered the house. A man was with them, a man who was big and fast. He has smiles on his face. He is one of Dad's friends. Not too close though. Run. Go. Mom whispered, then we both left. I watched Dilly carry Naomi from her bed. He came to meet me and we both went through the stairs leading to the underground house. When we both got in, we closed the entrance, but I wasn't just gonna stay here. Mom looked terrified. Why are they with guns? I thought, but my curiosity got the best of me. I started climbing the stairs to go out back. Hey, what are you doing? Mom instructed us to stay here, Dilly said, holding one of my legs. Will you let go of my leg, or do you want me to knock some senses into your empty skull? I snapped and he left me. Switch yourself then, he drawled and turned to back me. I successfully left the underground house and sneaked back to the sitting room where noises was coming from. Where are your kids, Mark? I want to kill them first before I kill you. The fat-bellied man questioned. Dad was surrounded by the man's guards. A gun was pointed at Mom's head too. Didn't you hear? They aren't in the country, okay? I have sent them out. Mom was the one who answered. The man holding Mom hit her with the head of the gun and she collapsed on the floor. Asterisk, what are you doing here? Thinking again. I heard Ma'am Sandra's voice. I turned my head to see her coming closer to me. No, I replied simply. I know you, son. It's high time you stop thinking. By the way, are you done with her? She went on asking. Obviously, I replied and continued with my smoking. I have no right to ask, but hope you weren't too hard on her. I turned to stare at her for a while but didn't say anything. I took my eyes back to the water. You shouldn't handle her roughly, Dillion. She has had a tough life. She doesn't need more of it. So next time please consider this, she cooed before leaving.